I encourage everyone to get out there in peaceful protest of what is happening in our country and express our voice around the country we believe in. So get out there and join the No Kings event near you, and please take care. I'll see you later.
Republic, and we are here to keep it that way today, tomorrow, and forever to come. Thank you. Danger, danger, there's a pedo in the White House! Danger, danger, there's a pedo in the White House! Release the Epstein bomb! Pedo in the White House! Danger, danger, there's a pedo in the White House! Danger, danger, there's a pedo in the White House! Danger, danger, there's a pedo in the White House!
I love that t-shirt.
It's like, look at Portland. It's like burning to the ground, and you've got people out there in inflatable costumes.
Yes, yes. And Fallon doing his.
But we also know there was a ProPublica investigation that more than 170 Americans have been detained by ICE, with 20 held for more than a day without being able to contact their lawyer or a loved one. And that's what the No Kings protest is about. Donald Trump says, I'm not a king. And yeah, we get it. You're not a king. You wish you were a king, and you're running this administration as if you should have those kinds of rights. The lack of respect for the Constitution and the laws of this country are astounding. And Trump even told Kristen Welker when he was on Meet the Press a few months ago that he didn't know if he had to uphold the Constitution. And in preparation for today's show, I just wanted to go over, a few of the things that people who are going to be out there on the streets peacefully protesting are upset about. Starting with the basics, signing an executive order to do away with birthright citizenship, which is literally in the Constitution. Sending troops into blue cities.
Oh, you mean anchor
unilaterally implementing tariffs, which Congress gets to do. I already talked about the 170 Americans who've been locked up. Cracking down on the First Amendment, detaining students for op-eds you don't like, targeting law firms, universities, reallocating funds appropriated by Congress to fund your big ICE force, firing inspectors generals that are looking into your friends like Elon Musk, making billions off of crypto scams, and your kids are running all over the world making deals. And the Trump administration has defied 1 in 3 judges that have ruled against him. And you're seeing that from judges appointed up from Reagan up to Donald Trump that are saying absolutely not, you are breaking the law in taking some of these actions. All of that is what No King's Day is about.
Then why are they always dressed?
So the most important advice I can give you is, while you're exercising your First Amendment free speech rights, don't put your hands on a police officer. Don't do it. Stand up, stay strong, get loud, demand a redress of our grievances from our government, but don't put your hands on police officers. Don't throw things at police officers, a sandwich or anything else, because that will give police an excuse to put their hands on you. And I can tell you, I've seen it too many times. Once people engage in a hands-on way, everybody's adrenaline shoots through the roof, and it can be very difficult to bring yourself back down and control yourself.
I would say to Rep. Grijalva, if her Democrat colleagues and leadership have not informed her, you can be serving your constituents right now. You have an office. She's hired 16 employees. They keep going by and knocking on the door and pretending it's locked. If it's locked, it's because Rep. Grijalva is choosing not to represent her constituents. She can be handling their calls, directing them appropriately, and doing lots of important work right now.
Hi friends, Adelita Grijalva, Congresswoman-elect from Arizona. So this is cool, right? Look at what happened. We got access to the office. Check out this super cool printer. I can't print to it though because I don't have a government email. So in the office, we have several desktops. They have an administrator passcode. I don't have that. Check out this cool stack of laptops. Guess what? I can't unlock them. So I found this stack of flags when we came into the office. So if you're waiting for a flag from Arizona CD7, I'm sorry, I don't have a budget to be able to mail these to you. This is where I've been on a personal laptop to do Zooms. Yes, I have access to an office, but it's kind of like someone saying, here's a car, and it doesn't have an engine, gas, or tires. I'm unable to have services in district. Democrats are here working. I'm here working, and I'm not even sworn in yet. We need to get to work, get on the floor, and negotiate so we can reopen the government. This Republican shutdown needs to end.
Every president in modern history has understood the gravity and seriousness of deploying troops abroad and in very rare and urgent occasions at home. Every president except one. President Trump says he wants to go to war with Chicago, use it and our people as a training ground, and is sending military troops against the wishes of its people in order to punish his political opponents. One of these instances is not like the others. And to Stephen Miller, who is pulling the strings for Donald Trump, Illinois is not a place you can conquer, and our people are not your subjects.
We heard Trump use an argument that Republicans have repeated over and over recently. I want to slow this down and share it with you because a reporter asked him how many workers he'll lay off, and here's what he said.
Well, we may do a lot, and that's only because of the Democrats. And as you know, they want to be able to take care of people that have come into our country illegally, and no system can handle that. And so we're totally opposed on that. But we can't take it. We just can't do it. I'd love to do everybody. I'd love to do the whole world. But our country can't handle people that come into our country illegally. And they want to give them full health care benefits. They want to open the wall again. Can you believe it? I can't even believe it.
He can't believe it, and neither can I. That is because, for fact's sake, it's simply not true. Trump and his Republican allies keep shouting that Democrats are shutting down the government to give undocumented immigrants free health care. That is categorically false. As the New York Times points out, the Democrats' proposal does not provide free health care for those immigrants. Undocumented immigrants are not eligible for federally funded health care. That includes Obamacare subsidies, as well as Medicaid, Medicare, and the Children's Health Insurance Program. What the Democrats' proposal would do is not make them suddenly eligible for any programs. Instead, it would help millions of American citizens keep their existing health care. Now, I am absolutely sure of this. You are going to hear this argument from Republicans a lot over the coming days. So please remember the facts.
So gravitate to the love, y'all. People killing, people dying, children hurting.
Oh my God. So Donald Trump just admitted that this $40 billion Argentina bailout will not benefit the United States at all. Listen.
Argentina, what's the benefit for United States in helping this way Argentina?
Just helping a great philosophy take over a great country. Argentina is one of the most beautiful countries that I've ever seen. And we want to see it succeed. Very simple. I mean, we don't have to do it. It's not going to make a big difference for our country, but it will in terms of South America.
It's not going to make a big difference for our country. But guess what? $40 billion would. Did you know that that would pay for an entire year of ACA premium tax credits? Yes, it would. I guess we're Argentina first now. Although I guess it's not really just Argentina. I mean, we're getting a ballroom for $200 million. We got the Qatari jet for $1 billion. Qatar is getting an air base in the United States. There's tons of money for ICE, tons of money for golf trips. Oh, and don't forget the hedge fund managers who are the beneficiaries of this Argentinian bailout. American billionaires who don't want to lose their investment. It actually just really feels like it is American workers who are constantly getting the shaft. So to summarize, if you're Qatar, you're going to make a lot of money off of Donald Trump. If you're Israel, you're going to get a ton of money from Donald Trump. If you're Argentina, $40 billion from Donald Trump. But if you're an American who is demanding the government help pay for your health care, You're Antifa. Talk about America last.
Listen, I started making these videos to be humorous because I love Portland and it's not on fire, and kind of took a comical tone. But I will tell you that I'm concerned with what I saw tonight. I did go to the ICE facility. There were people in frog costumes, unicorn costumes, there was a DJ, and people have a right to peacefully protest. Portland's kind of doing it in a great way. They're doing it in a creative way. And they're kind of showing how ridiculous everything is. But I did see an ICE agent, federal officer, like tackle someone very aggressively to the ground. He just tackled somebody really aggressively. And people have a right to peacefully protest in America. That kind of aggression is just, I mean, I guess it's to be expected, but it's concerning, and it didn't feel right to me. And so I'm just going to say that too.
Disgraced former New York Congressman George Santos is now a free man after President Trump commuted his 7-year prison sentence last night. Santos' lawyer confirmed he was released from a New Jersey prison last night after serving less than 3 months of his full sentence. The former congressman reported to prison in July after pleading guilty to wire fraud and aggravated identity theft. Trump indicated he thought Santos' sentence was extreme and justified the pardon by comparing it to a 15-year-old controversy involving Senator Richard Blumenthal, where he misrepresented his military service. The president wrote on Truth Social, and I'm quoting here, "This is far worse than what George Santos did, and at least Santos had the courage, conviction, and intelligence to," all caps, "always vote Republican." George has been in solitary confinement for long stretches of time, and by all accounts, has been horribly mistreated. Therefore, I just signed a commutation releasing George Santos from prison, all caps, immediately. Good luck, George. Have a great life.
Which is why we have to stand tall right now, alongside everyday Americans who want us to be standing up right now as well.
Why did you decide to come to the protest today?
So I'm Antifa, and we have radical ideas like democracy, healthcare, freedom, housing, and so we're here to protest against fascism.
But I remember like some Republican leaders are saying these protests or Antifa are very violent, anti-American. How do you respond to
So
that?
the question is, how do I respond to Republicans who say this is a Hate America rally? The same Republicans who've shut the House down for 3 weeks without swearing in a duly elected official in Adelita Grijalva. The same Republicans who would rather shut the government down than give health care to Americans. The same Republicans who are hiding a file full of child traffickers. The same Republicans who will do anything to circumvent our government, who will wrap themselves in a flag but burn the Constitution and call it patriotism. So if I'm on their bad side, God damn it, I'm doing it right.
Oh, yeah! So if Trump is watching this protest, what message do you want?
If Trump's watching, what do I have to say to Trump?
What do we say to Donald Trump?
Go fuck yourself! That's your answer. Thank you.
Fuck Donald Trump!
Fuck Donald Trump!
Say fuck Donald Trump!
Fuck Donald Trump!
It's time for the Trucker John Livestream. Gonna be a good time. Oh yeah. The Trucker John Livestream. Come along for a good time. It's a good time, good time, good time, good time. Trucker John Livestream. It's gonna be a good time. Gonna be the time of your life. Gonna talk some shit. Hush your mouth. Gonna talk a little smack. Gonna talk whatever comes of it. You're gonna always wanna come back. Oh yeah, it's the Trucker John Livestream. He's the biggest, baddest, funniest mother you've ever seen. Watch your mouth, he's headed south. Not even sure what that means, but if it's one thing I know, the Trucker John Livestream is the best thing you've ever seen.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've been waiting for, Trucker John.